Well, thank you so much, Remax Crown, for joining us today for online advanced training of RankMyAgent. The webinar itself will be 1 hour in length. If you do miss anything, the webinar is being recorded, and at the end of it, we'll certainly have a Q&A section where I will turn on the mic for you as well, so you can ask us your questions. You can connect with us on social media as well at RankMyAgent or hashtag RankMyAgent. So just to let you know who the presenters are and a bit more about ourselves, I'm Riti, and in 2014, we founded RankMyAgent. The mission of RankMyAgent was basically to build the online reputation of real estate agents across the country. We found that there was a lot of slander online, and consumers could really not even judge if a review was actually written by a real client or if it was just written by someone who they had a mere meeting with at an open house, or someone that they didn't really have a full sales cycle with. So there was so much slander online, and we really didn't want to do something here to raise the profile of the real estate industry. So we built RankMyAgent. This is a project that I'm very passionate about. I have a technology background, having worked in emerging technologies for the last 15 years and also being licensed in Ontario as a sales agent. So it's something that I have a lot of passion and a lot of interest about. And Mara joined us about. Do you want to speak more about your background?
Sure, thanks, Riti. So my name is Mara, and of course, I'm the social media and account manager here at RankMyAgent. So I actually come from a customer service and sales background, and then I also have a background in communications technology, as well as graphic design. And then about last year and a half ago, we transitioned into this role, and now I had customer engagement, social media marketing, and account management for RankMyAgent. So if you've ever called or emailed, you're probably talking to me.
Thank you, Mara.
No worries.
Okay. So if you are not familiar with RankMyAgent, it basically is a platform that allows you to connect with the public using the power of reviews. These reviews help you get recognized, generate leads, and build your online reputation. Mara will take a deep dive where we'll show you how you can optimize use of RankMyAgent. We will show you how you can integrate with REALTOR.ca. You can also now integrate with remax.ca and homes.com. Remax Crown provides all agents in their office premium access to our services. This is valued at about $20 per month. So you have access to use all our tools, and definitely we do try to offer all our broker clients expedited service. So all of you will get access to us via phone, chat, or email, generally within like 5 to 6 hours if it's business hours. Okay, so today's agenda is starting off with why are online reviews important? How do they impact your business? The benefits of collecting these reviews. And then we want to take a deep dive into how to set up your profile, how to send and track review requests, how to set up our Twitter syndication, how to set up our Facebook widget, how to add widgets to your websites, how to link to REALTOR.ca, and how to integrate previous testimonials on RankMyAgent. We will also show you how you can respond to reviews and how you can optimize this whole process. We'll also show you something that we just introduced over the last few months, which is basically sign toppers, and they connect basically the online to the offline world. And we're going to leave you with key strategies that you can take back into your business today. So to kick things off, why are online reviews so important? Well, if you look at our general trend of what we do these days, imagine if we're planning a flight. First, you would start looking at the best airfares, and then you would look at the good flights. You would look at reviews for that possibly, and then you would probably start booking your, planning this trip, booking a hotel. Reviews also come into place there. Of course, visiting restaurants also, we do tend to look at reviews as well. It certainly is in our mainstream. It's in our psyche. And this actually basically transcends to every single profession out there, be it doctors, teachers, and now, of course, real estate agents as well. If you look at some stats here, there's the Google Zero Moment of Truth. And this basically tells you that 9 out of 10 people will research before they call you. And I'm pretty sure that they will probably Google you before. They may want to put your name and maybe the real estate or your name and your brokerage information. And, when they do that, we do want these authentic reviews of yourself to show. RankMyAgent is optimized with lots of coding, like rich snippets that have been embedded into our coding practices that allow you to really, rank higher on Google. So we will show you that. Mara will speak more about that. Realtor reviews, as I mentioned, are available on RealTor.ca now. So we'll show you how you can take all your reviews from RankMyAgent and add them there. It's a one-time setup where you do this and then all your reviews would show. Here's an example. So you have a client ratings and testimonial area, and this is where your reviews would show. We've heard from Kriya that over the summer, they will actually be adding these reviews onto listings as well. So yeah, this is great news for you as it'll give you more exposure. So what are the benefits of collecting reviews? Reviews certainly connect the online and offline information together to help build trust. I have to say that about 2 years ago, we moved to Calgary, and I saw a lot of signage for a couple of agents, but, I did tend to go on Google to kind of figure out who they are. So I, Googled them, looked at some reviews, and, I wanted to go to their website and all. So it basically fits in with every other strategy that you're using, like be it video, be it your website. Reviews are a key component to building trust. These reviews are optimized for SEO. And what I mean by that is that all these reviews, when you have them, they have little stars next to the search results. So that basically helps you to be found. They help amplify your reach. What we mean by this is that once you collect a review, you should be able to integrate it to the various social networks. Mara will be showing you how you can do that. They highlight your brand stories. I mean, no matter how much we spend on marketing, it's not going to be as real as someone who's actually worked with you that is talking about that experience. So these brand stories we find are so rich, and this is basically how the reviews turn into a client generation source. Now you do have access to team widgets and team resources as well. So if you are a team, we can also show you how you can make use of those features. Okay, so now I'm going to pass it to Mara, who will give you the demos today.
Righty, thank you, Reeti.
So let me just change, make you the presenter here.
Alrighty, so before we get started, I'm going to make sure you can see. Perfect. So if you guys can let me know if you can see my screen, that would be fantastic. Just going to give it a second for somebody to let me know.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to actually turn the...
You see green?
Okay.
I'm sharing. Perfect. Okay.
Hello?
Hi there.
Hi.
So are you seeing Mara's screen there with the slides?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, perfect. That means you can see what I'm doing. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to jump back into the presentation. Alrighty. We're going to start from here once it catches up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through how to set up your profile. So This is the very beginning, the very basics of RankMyAgent. And to do anything on RankMyAgent, you're going to need to log in. So on our homepage here on RankMyAgent.com, you're going to go to the login button at the top right-hand corner. And you're not going to use my login, but you're going to use yours, which is your first and last name, no spaces, and all lowercase. And you should have received these a long time ago, but if you need any help logging in, let us know. We'd be more than happy to help. And then press the login button. So when you first get logged into RankMyAgent, you're going to come to this, which is your dashboard. It's kind of a conglomeration of everything on RankMyAgent, any new learning, any updates that we may have for you, as well as your unique ID, which we're going to be using later. And so we're going to navigate to the My Account tab. I'm going to go to Edit Profile. This is where you can update everything and anything pertaining to your profile. You're going to go through your position, your biography. Definitely make sure you have a photo in there as well, so people can recognize you right away. You can even customize it even further by setting a header color, which is changeable now. And once you have reviews, you can even set a feature review that's highlighted in blue. So it's bolded to show off, your best or your favorite review. You can also go through your service details to set you apart from other agents in your area or in general. So you have 10 to choose from, and they're all located here. It's very simple. You just click into the tab and select which one. And then to add a new one, there's 2 add buttons. So there's one on the side and there's one below it. So you just click on one and do the same thing. To get rid of any of these tabs, it's a simple click of the X button here. And that way it has gone. Again, you can add in designations here to your profile. To select more than one, you're going to hit on a Mac, you're going to hit the Command key and then click. Or if you're using PC, you're going to use the Control button to hold down and click to select more than one. Again, for languages, it's a simple click in the box. We'll get to neighborhoods in a second here. If you would like to have your social media and to connect right from your profile as well, you can simply put in your URLs that you have there, and they'll show up as icons on your profile page. And kind of a new feature that we have for you guys as well is you can actually show YouTube and Vimeo videos that are playable right from your profile. So if you would like to have one of those, or if you have like a welcome message or a new video that you'd like potential clients to see or to show off in general, here's where you would put it. You would simply go to your YouTube page, click on the share button, grab that URL, and you would put it into the YouTube video spot or Vimeo. So the same for Vimeo. You would just do the same thing. Now your brokerage details should already be filled out, but you can customize it. Make sure you do have a direct phone number and an office phone number, or either one. We do have a call now button located on your profile, so do make sure you are contactable that way, just in case, they do decide to contact you right from your profile. And then to save, of course, click on the update profile button. You just saw one at the bottom, there's one at the top as well. Now, to get to the neighborhood areas and neighborhood focuses, this is optional, totally up to you. If you don't want a neighborhood focus and you just want to say, all of an area, so I'm going to demonstrate it as if we were doing it for you guys. So we are in, not Manitoba. Great. So say you don't want a neighborhood, just click no, and it'll be gone. If you do want a neighborhood, again, you would just select your area, and you can choose from the drop down below So that'll be your featured neighborhood. If you want additional cities and communities, you're just going to scroll down into the area that I'm showing you here. And again, you can get rid of any of these tabs by clicking on the delete button. To add one, again, you click on the add button. Now this is in alphabetical order for everything. So if you want to quickly find something in one of these tabs, you're just going to click into here and start typing. So REGINA, China. And there it is. So again, same principle. If you work in a different city, let's say Toronto, you're just going to start typing Toronto, and it will highlight itself there. So you can either go back and look for it and click on it. I find it easiest just to press the enter button, and it does it for you. So that's with the additional communities and neighborhoods. And that's kind of an overview of the edit profile. If you want to change your picture, this one's also pretty easy to do. My biggest suggestion here is to crop your photo outside of RankMyAgent before you put it in. And that's the easiest way to get this done. So I'm going to exit this out, and I'll show you how to add your profile picture. So with anything, even if you just want to change your photo, start by deleting the photo that's already there. Add your professional photograph. You can either drag and drop files into here, or you can go to select files. And we do allow for up to 8 megabits, so it's pretty pixel rich there and high quality. My computer's just going to take a little bit of time here. So I'm just going to search for it. Of course, my computer takes a little bit longer. So I'm just going to take, oh, of course. There we go. I'm just going to take one, and it should upload it. File, just going to take one, open. It'll upload it for you. And then there it is for you. You would select the image, and there it is. And then, of course, after everything is done, update the profile. And confirmation of profile updated is there for you at the top. You can even see your profile, what it looks like on the public end by clicking View My Profile. So you can see there, once you have reviews, you can set that feature review there. You can see your biography here, all your social media connections here, phone numbers, websites. Again, the Call Now button, that's right there. Any videos that you put in, your reviews, your areas, things like that. And to get back, you just go to Edit Profile. Delete that. Okay. So that's an overview of how to set up your profile. And again, you're going to log in and navigate to the Edit Profile page, which is under My Accounts. Go ahead and fill out each section as fully as you wish. Again, the more information you give about yourself, the better it is for potential clients coming in to find out more about you and whether or not they want to work with you. And then, of course, make sure you leave your contact details so that, again, potential clients may contact you directly from your page. So the next topic we're going to go through here is how to send and track review requests. And again, by going to your RankMyAgent account, we're going to start with the Request Review button. At the top corner when you're logged in. So the request review button is right at the top again. This one is fairly simple. All you're going to do is add in a recipient. So again, I'll enter mine just as an example. And so once you've entered that, or multiple, if you want multiple, simply just put a comma in between them. Like so. So a comma and then a space. And then they'll both be entered in. So you press add, and then once they appear below, you know they're in the recipients and you're good to go. If you want them in your My Contacts box, it's totally optional. And really, if you'd like to just follow up with them through here, it's totally up to you. But you would just click on the Add New Recipients to My Contacts box before you send this out. And then scrolling down to the subject and message, this template is in HTML format, which means you can edit the text in this as much as you like. But it doesn't mean that's what they're going to see on their end, because you'll probably see this and be like, oh, I'm worried that they're going to see this coding. They're not going to see it. They're just going to see a link there. It'll show up as RankMyAgent.com. And so what we ask is that you don't actually touch these links, because this is how we track your review requests. This is also how your clients will start the survey. So just as long as you don't touch these, feel free to edit any other text in here as much as you like to make it as personable as you like. Or again, feel free to just leave it as is and send it out. Once you've done editing the message or the subject, you can send a copy of the email to yourself. You can also save what you've edited for the next time that you go in as well. Just make sure you check these before you send the request, and then simply send the request button. So once it's sent the request, it'll confirm it at the top of the page, and that's it. If you want to check, again, how to track these requests, you're going to go to My Account and go to Review Stats. And then here you'll see when we've sent it, or when you sent it rather, what email address that it's been sent to. You can even view the message right from here. So this is what it looks like to them. See, the hyperlinks are added in here. And of course, click here to register and begin the survey. You can even see if it was delivered, when they viewed it, and whether or not they started the survey. And so that's the basics of the sending and tracking review requests. So again, you would just navigate to the review request button, which is always located at the top right-hand corner. You can input one or more email addresses and then just click add. You'd edit the template as you see fit, or as personable as you like, or even just leave it as is. Click on the optional buttons, and then you can click the send request button. So now I'm going to get into the social media side of things in our syndications and widgets. And we're going to go through how to set up Twitter, which is actually really fast and easy. We're going to go back to the edit profile section that we were in, and you probably actually saw it before. So again, once you're logged into RankMyAgent, go to My Account, and then we're going to go to Edit Profile. We're going to scroll all the way to the bottom to amplify your reviews. So this is one of our syndications here. And all of your reviews that are 4 and plus will get syndicated onto our widgets and our syndications here. So all you're going to do is simply click on either the add button here or the hyperlink that says connect with Twitter. And you're going to authorize our app basically just to send those reviews over to your profile page. And it'll either ask you to log in, or you can simply just authorize it if you're logged in already, and that's it. You scroll down to the bottom there, you can see it's connected to Twitter. That's how simple that is. Great. Okay, so we're going to go back into our presentation here. So again, very quickly, very easily, you would navigate to the edit profile page and scroll to the very bottom. So once you're at the Twitter option, click connect or that add button. And then you would just follow the steps in the pop-up box. So if you're already logged into Twitter, it'll just ask you to authorize the app, and then it'll redirect you back to RankMyAgent. So this is probably my most popular request, is how to set up the Facebook widget. So since it does require a little bit of setup, if you want to follow along with me by having 2 page tabs open, so you can have your RankMyAgent account and then your Facebook business page open. I'll go through how to set up this tab that we're adding into your Facebook business page using a third-party app called Thunderpenny. So what I'm going to do here, first of all, we're going to go grab that widget so we can input it into that tab on your Facebook business page. So when you're on RankMyAgent, all of our widgets and buttons are located under the Widgets tab. Just going to check really quickly to see that we're okay. Okay, perfect. So here are our widgets. You can see that there are many to choose from and buttons. What we're going to choose here today is the simple widget wide version, just because it takes up a little bit more space on a page than, say, just the simple widget would, which is narrow like this. So again, you just click into the box, and then you're going to right click to copy, or there's a shortcut for you, which I use all the time, which is Control-C or Command-C on a Mac. That copies it right there for you. And then we're going to head on over to the separate page or tab rather that would have your Facebook business page. Once you're on your Facebook business page, all you're going to do is go to the search bar here at the top of the page beside the Facebook icon. And you're going to start typing static HTML, iframe tabs. And these results should automatically pop up for you. Simply click on the first one there. And this is the one that we want. And how I know that it's the one that we want is by hovering over the name of it, and it says Tabs for Facebook Pages by Thunderpenny. So just make sure that it is by this company. And then you're going to click on the Use Now button. This will redirect you to a setup page, and then you're going to add the static HTML to a page. And then, so we're adding a page tab. If you have multiple pages, simply click on the one that you want to do. For us, that's Sally Lead Team here. Sally Lead Team is our testing account. And then add page tab. This is going to redirect you to the setup for your page tab. And then this is when we're going to input our code here. So setup tab, simply click on that green button here. And you're going to scroll down. So you don't need to make any changes otherwise here. All you need to do is get rid of this text and enter the code like they've said. So we're going to delete all of that. And then we're going to paste our code that we just copied into here. So you can right click and paste, or as I like to use short forms, you can press Control or Command V, and that'll also paste it. Make sure you just have one code as in there as well. So that's inputted in there, and we're going to save and publish. It's all saved, and we're going to go back to Facebook to see what this looks like now. So you can view on Facebook. Perfect. So it's showing up here. Now you'll see that it says welcome here. We're going to go ahead and change that. So how we do that is we're going to go to the settings area on the Facebook business page. There's kind of 2 areas for setup. There's one for your personal account, which is this tab here. But we want the one for your Facebook business page. So it's kind of a secondary navigation here. And you're going to go to that settings right beside help. So this is your Facebook business page settings. And what we want to go to here is edit page on the left-hand tab. And we're going to scroll all the way to the bottom here where it says welcome. That's the tab that we just set up. So we're going to click on its settings. And then we're going to edit these settings and choose a custom tab name. So we use RankMyAgent reviews. And then we're going to press save and then press OK. We have to press save again. And it won't automatically update here, so don't worry. Simply go back to your page, the left-hand corner here, scroll down, and you'll see it's actually been changed. And that's it. So that way you have a live feed of your RankMyAgent reviews, and you don't have to touch it ever again. So that way it's just a one-time setup, and it's as pretty simple as that. We do have an FAQ on this if you do want to go through it step by step again. And again, we can go through this by sending you this webinar afterwards. So just to go through our widgets in general, you can add in your widgets like we just showed you, the live feed that you get all the time, into your websites as well. And I will show you how to do that. So we're going to go back into our RankMyAgent account here. And we're already on the widgets page, so that's perfect. This is where you'd go to start doing that. We have an FAQ here, right there for you if you want to look at it again. So depending on what you would like where, you'd simply just click on into the box here. You would copy it. And you're going to input it into an area on your website that has editable code. If you're unsure of what that is, or you have someone who does your website for you, simply just copy and paste this code into an email to your developer or your admin team or anybody like that, and they can upload it for you. So these guys, again, are highly customizable. Copying and paste it into an email to them, and that's the easiest way to get it done. If you do have an editable area on your website, again, it's just it's a simple copy and paste. The same goes for our buttons as well. So we'll go back into our presentation here. So just to go over that again, so you just navigate to the widgets page that we were just on. You'd select the widget you'd like to do, click into that area, and then you would copy and paste into that editable section of your website. Or again, just send it to your website admin and they can do it for you. So now I'm going to go over how to respond to reviews. It's always a good practice to respond to your reviews publicly, just to show that you're responsive, and it's kind of a thank you as well. So we are going to go back into RankMyAgent. We're going to go to My Account and then Reviews. So here's where you will see your pending reviews, your awaiting moderation reviews, and your live reviews. So we're going to scroll down to our live reviews here. And we're just going to navigate to the corner here. You'll see it's in every corner of every review. You can respond to review. Now we have a third-party app called Discus that we use for a responding mechanism here. And the reason we do that is to mitigate A, any spam that is coming in, and B, to revalidate that it is you who's leaving the comment here. So what you're going to need to do is log in. You can use a single sign-on login source, either with Discus or Facebook or Twitter or Google. I find the easiest to use is Facebook because it's just a single sign-on center. If you're already logged in, it'll automatically do it for you. So you're already signed in there. And then you just simply start typing. So, thank you so much for your review, etc. You can leave this as personalized as you like. And then you would simply post as your name. And it goes into the public area here. So that's how you would publicly respond to a review. What I'm also going to do while we're on the same page is how to add some qualitative data to your reviews here. So you can actually add a neighborhood into your review. And again, we're going to be in the reviews page on your RankMyAgent account. So you'll see here that sometimes we'll put in the neighborhoods for you if we can find them. But most of the time, you can just add the neighborhood in yourself. So this green button below your live reviews. Simply click on the add neighborhood. And then you would just type in the area. So for example, Calgary, there's Banff Trail, and then click on save. And this will automatically update your review to say recent Banff Trail. That's another option for you as well to add some qualitative data to your reviews. And now probably one of the most requested integrations for us is our REALTOR.ca. So you're going to want to have two tabs open, your RankMyAgent accounts, and then in another blank account or blank tab that we're going to access your REALTOR.ca account from. So what we're going to do here is we're actually going to go to the dashboard on RankMyAgent. And here, like I said before, we have our unique ID. This is individual to you. So all you're going to do is highlight it and then copy it. So right click copy, or again, Command C, Control C. Then we're going to navigate to another tab. So what we want to do here is actually go to member.realtor.ca, and this is your login to get to realtor.ca. If you simply just go to the realtor.ca website, you're accessing the public side. So you want to get into your page by going to this address. You're going to select your board and then put in your username for your realtor link, and then put in your password to sign in. All right, and how you find your profile is simply go to it's usually your first name here in a drop down, click on it and go to my profile. And then we're just going to scroll down until you see RankMyAgent. So realtor ratings and testimonials. So we're going to unlink that real quick just to show you. So you're going to enter in your unique ID that we just copied from your RankMyAgent account. So you're going to right click and paste, or Control V, Command V. And then click on the link to my realtor.ca profile. Of course, there's some terms of use to agree to, and then click yes to save changes. And that's it. It should show up within half an hour. Normally it's 10 to 15 minutes. And that's it. You're all hooked up there, and it'll show on your profile page. So again, just to go over how to do the realtor.ca integration is just to navigate to your dashboard page. You're going to copy your unique ID number. And then in another tab, you're going to go to member.realtor.ca and then log in using your credentials. Then you're going to find your profile page. You're going to scroll down to reviews and testimonials, find the RankMyAgent section, and paste that number into the open field. You're going to click the link button again to save the changes as we just went through, and that's it. So how to integrate previous testimonials onto RankMyAgent. So we do have a testimonials template available for you. And I'll show you what it looks like here. It's a simple Excel sheet that we send out. If it'll upload for me. Okay, well, that's not not wanting to work. Either way, it's just a simple Excel sheet. You would just fill in the testimonial, the client's email and name. We do follow up with the client just to ascertain the 7 different ratings that we have, as we can't make that up. So we follow up with them just to get that done. And there's a few different ways to do it depending on where the testimonial is coming from. So we'd more than happy to work with you on that. Simply just send us an email at support@rankmyagent.com for the template. We'll send it to you, you fill it out, and we'll get that uploaded for you. And I'm going to pass it back to Reethi now. So for some key online strategies for 2018. So hopefully you've gotten a good overview of how to go through RankMyAgent. And again, we'll be doing this for you guys. We'll send it out. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know at support@rankmyagent.com.
Thank you so much, Mara. That was wonderful, very comprehensive. So it will be recorded again if you've missed the webinar, if you had to leave a bit early. So yes, we will send it out to you. So I just actually wanted to show you that template. Actually, I'm hoping that you can see my screen. I'm just going to put you on mic for a second. If you could just let me know if you can see my screen there. Hello. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that testimonial template Mara had mentioned. Basically, it's an Excel sheet with information we ask for your client name, email address, transaction completion date, and the testimonial. Once we have this, our team will process this for you. And we do need verification on each one of these testimonials. So we would need permission to reach out to your client. Now, the client will also be giving the rankings that we have on our survey. Let me just actually show you our survey as well, just to show you in case if you haven't seen what the survey looks like. So our survey. Oh, you're not able to. Okay. Okay. Okay, perfect. So you should be able to see my screen. Sorry about that. Let me just quickly show you this Excel template. Basically, it has these fields: client name, email address, transaction address, completion date, testimonial. So we'll send you the template and you can email it back to us and then we'll get this processed for you. I did want to show you what the survey looks like in case if you haven't had a chance to see it yet. When your client, when you request a review from the back end, as Mara had shown, basically they will be sent a survey link like this. And we ask for a couple of rankings here, neighborhood knowledge, experience, and basically they can select between 0 to 5, professionalism, negotiation skills, property knowledge, communication skills, and contact expectations. There's an area to write a review. This is where they write a review. We do ask if there are any factors that were beyond the control of the agent, because we know that sometimes the closings and the firming up things come up that are out of our control as banks and so on. So we do want to know if this is the case. And if this is the case, you would be able to decide if you do want this review to be on the platform. The platform itself has very strict guidelines, so we allow no slander online. It all has to be professionally written. It all is verified and sent to you prior to anything going live, so you have that. And we do ask if the client found value from the transaction, would they use the professional again? I think that this question, would you use the professional again, is just, very insightful as you're planning. Is this my ambassador? Is this someone that, I should be spending my marketing dollars on for the next deals and so on? Is this person going to vouch for me? So this is great insights for you. And then we asked about the service details. So then after they finish this, they would just confirm review and then it's submitted. As soon as it's submitted, it is sent to you as well. So I'm just actually gonna get back onto my deck here. I'll leave you with some key strategies for 2018. So, when you do get that listing, let them know that, you are going to ask for a review and you really believe in providing top service to them. So, they'll probably see that during the listing presentation when you do show that you have so many reviews and you believe in providing that service. So as soon as you firm up a transaction, that's the best time to ask. And what you would do is send out the branded emails using our platform. And once you do send it, you can even track these reviews. So you would know that if an email has been opened, if the client has started a survey, so you would have that. Throughout your process, let them know how important this is for you. And within about 3-4 days of sending them that request, follow up and say, oh, did you get my surveys? Is everything good? I hope you can do this for me. It's very important. We find that sending text messages are really valuable after the email has been sent. And then, of course, integrate these all into your branding and into every single area. And that's just really going to help you, optimize reviews and really collect them. So make it part of your system. Like that's the most important thing for 2018. Make this part of every single deal that you do. So leaving you with some steps for 2018. Finish completing your RankMyAgent profile. I know that when we did the initial setup, we had done some updates for you there, but you probably need to go in there and put in your bios and update that. Once your profile is ready, start sending out those review requests. I would probably look at your database and look at, well, who are my strongest ambassadors? Who are the people that are really going to take the time and vouch for me, and start with there. Send it out to them today. Make sure you connect your reviews to REALTOR.ca and social media. You don't need to wait for having a review to do that. You can still do that today. And then, of course, integrate into your systems, into your CRM. So, when you have that email that goes off, that congratulations, the deal is done, just let them know, put an email in there saying that I'm going to request a review. And then that way, send it off from the platform itself. So these are our sign toppers, and this is something new that we've introduced for 2018. So we would be happy to personalize these for you, for your printing, for your spring campaigns. It just helps your clients to understand much more about you, other than just seeing lots of marketing and bent signs, but actually going to find your reviews online. So it's a great way for you to build trust. If you do want these, just send us an email at support@rankmyagent.com and our team will create these for you, the graphics, and then you can send it off for printing. I'm going to summarize today's webinar. So, online reviews are mainstream. You certainly should, start using them into your business practices. Optimize your RankMyAgent profile by filling out all your sections. Use the request review button to send direct requests to your clients. The reason being also is by using these buttons and requesting within the system, we can track your reviews for you. So for some reason, if someone has not received the review, or if there are any issues, we can follow up on our end as well. You can use the review stats for tracking these reviews. Syndicate reviews onto social media such as Twitter by going onto the edit profile area. Use our iframe tabs to get your reviews onto the Facebook business pages. Make sure you optimize and use the widget codes that we have available. The widget codes also have an area where you can increase the number of reviews you want to show to display on the long format. There's a number there, but you can change that number to display more. I believe you can display up to maybe 15 of these reviews at a time. And you can use our share buttons to share on news feeds such as the Facebook news feed. If you would like that sign topper, you can email us. And yeah, your REALTOR.ca integration happens by using the unique ID. And that can be done by going to member.realtor.ca. Make sure you respond to every review, as this shows your professionalism. And do add your neighborhoods, as it adds more information for potential clients who are reading these reviews. Okay, so let me just open it up for any questions at this time. So feel free to ask us, and I will just actually make sure our mic is turned on.
Can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you.
So I have a quick question. I understand the process. I wanted to send a request for review to one client right now. Say I conclude a transaction and I want to send them a request for review. But what if I'm relatively new to RankMyAgent and I want to play catch up with a lot of my clients? If I look through my database, the clients that I've worked with in the last year, and there's maybe 100 names there that I would like to send a request to. Do I have to use RankMyAgent, or is that the preferred method? Or can I use, like I have a CRM tool that I use already, a database tool that has an email platform. Can I use that with a link in it from RankMyAgent? Like, how do I play catch up with a big group of people?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Mara, do you want to go ahead and answer?
Sure. Yeah, I know I get this question a lot. Absolutely. So you can get your direct link to your survey page and include it in your CRM that way if you want to play catch up. That's probably the best way to do it. You just won't be able to track it the same way as if you were using RankMyAgent through the review request portal, but you can certainly use that direct link to your survey in your CRM. So yeah, feel free to go do it that way. Again, it's just, it won't be tracked the same way as it was on RankMyAgent. That's all.
Right. So just I'm not that familiar with RankMyAgent. Where would I find that link if I went to where?
So that link is going to be in your in the actual review request, or you can do it one of two ways. You can find it in your review request, or you can go to your public page. And how you would do that, you would just log out of your RankMyAgent page, go to our homepage, search for your name, and then there's a direct link there. So it'll say write a review, click on that, copy the URL, and that's your individual page there.
Right, okay, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely, perfect.
Are there any other questions at this time?
Doesn't seem like it.
Okay.
But thank you so much. That was very informative.
Oh, perfect. Glad we could help.
Well, feel free to reach out if anything comes up. It was a pleasure doing this for you guys. So anytime you need a webinar, need some training, we're happy to help with that. Have yourselves a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Actually, quick question. Are you going to send out a link to a recorded version of that so we can send it out maybe to everybody who can make it?
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yes, we'll send it out today.
Awesome. That'd be great. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.